These boys are mighty tight up in here. Right, welcome back to another installment of the 6150. Now, last week, well, it wasn't last week, the last time, you would have seen a lot of stripping going on. So the front axle, the reduction hubs, and all that stuff was kind of dismantled and taken off the tractor. So today's video will be putting that back together again. Also, this week we're going to be looking at the rear oil seal on the back of the tractor. I'll talk more about that when we get into the video. There's also an issue with the turbo and a few other bits and bobs. These old tractors never ends. Anyway, so that is probably what's going to be going on in this week's video with this tractor. Also, just a thank you to today's sponsor, Black's Tractors. Black's sponsor all the Sunday sockets and spanners videos and specialise in Ferguson and Massey Ferguson parts for your classic, vintage and all the way up to your modern tractors. So if you're looking at a few bits and bobs for an old Massey or a new Massey or your Ferguson, give Blacks a shout and hopefully they can sort it out for you. So thank you to them and thank you for sponsoring the video. Let's get stuck into this week's Sunday sockets and spanners video and look at this rear oil seal. So let's get going. Right, as you can see, this is a bit of a disaster area here and it's actually leaking quite badly. Now, you can see that kind of the oil pull there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the oil back out of the back end, not all of it, but some of it, back out of the tractor, I should say, and we'll get this changed over. Just for anybody who was wondering, why the hell did you put the oil in it in the first place when you knew that was leaking? Well, just let me explain the madness if you didn't pick it up in the last video. What we did was we fully serviced the tractor and set it off to work. It was grass topping and then it was in the slurry. And that allowed us to see just exactly what was wrong with it. I knew that this wasn't great. I didn't realize it was that bad. I could also see from that work that the two front hubs were leaking. There's a few other bits and bobs as well that needed, let's say, work done. And that was because of work on the tractor and we could see those things. So that's why we serviced it and put the oil in it and got it up and running and then brought it in. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, we'll get the oil back out of it again. We'll keep it, of course, because it's brand new oil. It's only done about 2 or 3 hours. Put it back in its containers and then we'll get this rear oil seal pulled out. So let's get on with that. You don't think the oil will run it if I take this out?
It might, but it won't matter.
Oh, well, matter. I'll have to drain it out. No.
Right.
You see what thread that is?
You know, I get to it and not try it on that.
I'll cut it a length and then put a
Square on it.
A square head on it or a screwdriver head on it and just screw it in that way. Right, here's a couple of the threaded bar bits Dad has made them, so I'll screw one of these bolts out again and see if it screws in and hits the inner plate to lock it. So we'll try that and see if it works. That wee seal is not on any... What is that? It's just a wee dust seal?
Ah, it's a dust seal.
But it's not, you can't get that. It's not on any drawings. It's not on any parts book.
Books. But I don't think that somebody has fitted that.
Do you think that came on there in the
I
factory?
think that has been on there since the day of one.
No, probably. But it's definitely not in the parts book because them boys checked.
Right, we'll put this in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's it in now.
the start.
That's that bit done. And that's the new oil seal in there as well then in the back. Right.
I have to take the oil seal out of that other hub. Put a new oil seal in there
We're up on the bench here.
on the bench.
Oh, aye, this oil seal here is partly in. It's only sitting here.
Now, wee one.
Wee one or big one?
The wee one and the big one.
Oh, there's a big one here in one. Does I take it there's a wee one on the, or a small one on the back side of it then, is
I
there?
need something to press that big one in with.
Why, if you just hit it, it'll just bend, will it?
Well, I can tap it to start with, you know.
Where's your wee rubber one? That's it, start it. So what do you need then, a bit of pipe that size or something?
Something big like that.
Something to push it in. Right, we'll come up with something. Where's
You
that?
use the old seal, maybe.
It's over there.
I want to see how far in it goes.
Look at the other one.
Aye.
It goes in. I can get my finger in behind that, so it's as thick to my finger.
It's in level with the inner edge.
It's in level with the inner bit, yes.
So,
Right, so I have to go in about 10 mil then. You have to get that in.
10 or 12 mil.
Right, okay. So we just need to clean, well, we'll do the other side first and then we'll clean that and put that one in there.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Right, these are the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing there? Oh, taking that seal out. What is this contraption?
This is the puller.
Oh, this is another one of your inventions, is
yes,
it?
this is another burn puller.
What is that made out of? A bit of railway sleeper or something? Or a railway...
Broken spring.
A broken spring. Oh, it just pulls them up out there.
Yep. There we go.
Burning off.
Just like that.
Just like that. Very good.
He's been at it before us and made a bullock, so
What's that there?
they burnt the burn off and burnt into the stub axle.
All right.
So I'll have to weld that up now and file it down nicely so that the burn fits.
The burn sits on there then?
Burn sits on there.
And that's why you said that burn was loose?
That burn wasn't tight. It wasn't as tight as the rest to
So
get
somebody,
off.
somebody's been hashing at it.
Yep.
Oh,
Somebody's been hashing at it.
sake. Right, very good.
I'll fix it.
Oh, right, so now you're welding that up, so you're going to buff that down again?
Smooth it round.
Oh, buff it round then? Right, okay. Right, there is the stud. Is it stud pin? Stud pin. Yeah, that Dad was fixing up there. And what he done is, you seen earlier on there, he was not painting. He was welding it up, and then he has buffed it down, and then that's the bearing for it. So I think that kind of sits over the top of it there without much effort. So yeah, that's a good job. There's the other one. Here's the seals on it there as well. So that's ready just to set in now. Good job. Right, there we go. So there is the hub on. That's tightened up now, just need to set that on. The reduction hub bit. And that will be that side done. Yeah, it'll be a case of doing this side. Right, got the hub all cleaned up, and got the axle here all cleaned up as well. I'll show you, spin the camera around. There you go. So as I was saying there, that's all cleaned up now, cleaned on that side, cleaned in there as well. That's all cleaned out. That's the wee dust seal there that isn't on any parts book. And then just back here have the old oil seal out, and have all that cleaned as well. So that's it, ready now for more experienced hands to put it together. I'm not going to attempt that. I'll leave that for the boss man, and I'll just help out. So that's that done. Okay, folks, with the hubs or axles or whatever you want to call them cleaned, and now take the steps off. That's the next job. So we'll do that. Got that step off, but you can see the bottom there, there's holes in it, so I'm going to have to cut that out, put a patch in it, fix it up, and then that can go for shot blasting. See, it's pretty rotten there. That would just break off in a matter of in a short time, I should say. Speaking of breaking stuff off, broke that stud off up in there. Let's see if you can see. Yeah. So broke that stud there off there. So I'm gonna maybe have to weld a nut on to that, or Dad will weld it on. He's this expert, and we'll extract that out. But that's one side off. I just need to get the other side off now. Happy days. There we go. Right, just to show you what I'm at here. These boys are mighty tight up in here. I don't want to snap them off, so I've been screwing them out and screwing them in, putting WD in them, just to try and work them out. I've got one out, that one will come out, that will come out, and that one's still giving me trouble. Now it's nearly out, but it's just not quite out. I need to get this off as well. This, what is that, bottle for the windscreen washer. 2 bolts there should come out. You can see that. 2 bolts there should come out handy enough. I'll just take that off and then that step will come away. So we'll do that. Come. That's that one. Go. Step off. There's the rust that came out of the inside of the other one.
You see, you can do that there.
Aye. That one's not as bad as that one.
No.
Let's see what rust in the bottom of this one.
I don't know how them brutes caught off.
Get out of it. Yeah, fair bit of rust in that one. Starting to go there. I thought that one was alright till you started hammering at it. Yeah, not great there.
No.
This one's a lot worse. Yeah.
Some 2-inch bolts.
Just cut it out there, do you think, then, and
We'll
set a bit in, or
get a sandblast up, and then I can.
patch up, see how we go.
I will weld it up and see how we go.
Maybe I'll do well. That's solid enough there. Maybe I'll do well.
No, I'll cut it off there. Cut it maybe at an angle, you know,
Right.
and just spot weld the one onto it, and then come down out. Especially if you had a bit of 2-inch galvanised.
But we couldn't put a bit inside it and set
You could,
that on it there then.
You could, but
Anyway,
if you're going to do that,
we need this here taken out.
aye. You take that into the vise and I'll take it out.
Right, okay. There we go, it's turning now. See if it winds out.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere I found them.
They're out in see,
Out.
easy. When you
Still hot. That's it. That's it out now. Happy days. Right. Still have a one underneath the cab to get out, but we'll do that another day. That was a good job.
just that live.
After sandblasting, we clean up with the taps and dies, and that'll be good. That's the bit there, it's rotten in it. So it's completely rotten there, so that's going to need to be fixed. But we'll send it for sandblasting first, and then see how it looks after that. Does that go on a certain way, or is it the same?
I don't think there's any different, but we'll set it up the road like that and set the circuit on top, and then that's the way it goes on.
Right, okay.
That's the way I usually do.
Oh, great job. So I can get the back of that.
You see, there's no, what do you call it, lighting. See, it runs in a bush in there, it doesn't run in a burn.
Oh, right.
You
That wee dust seal was there though.
Aye, right.
Aye, wasn't there. Right, I'll give that a clean then. So what happened to it?
Well,
This is the turbo.
what happens is the exhaust goes out through here
Yes.
and out through here, and it turns this boy in here,
Yes.
which goes out through the oil seals and turns this blade here,
Right.
which forces the air into your engine. What has happened is the oil seal has gone in here, and along with the air coming in here and out, it's also forcing the oil down into the engine, and that's where the oil leak is.
Is that where the oil leak was coming from then?
Yes.
So there's oil seals away in there?
There's oil seals away in there, but you have to dismantle the whole thing, and it's precision engineering and
So it needs to go for a refurb.
needs to go to get repaired.
Right. Marvellous.
To Peter,
Okie dokes. Well, that's one turbo, and then the 3075s
it's the same.
is the same way it's split in there, isn't it?
It's leaking. It's exhaust fumes in there, so I'll probably do the two of them the same.
Wonder what they do two for the price of one.
I doubt it.
Dude, it. But everything else is alright, and I think it's not walloping around in there.
Well, that floats in oil in there.
Does it? That floats in oil, that wee thing?
That floats in oil. You know, there's needle roller burns in there, but it floats in it. If you'll be fit to move that a wee bit, and it's meant to be like that because it turns at that higher speed. It's turning in oil rather than in burns.
Right, okay. Right, well that's the turbo of the 6150. A job I didn't hope to do, but
Well,
anyway, we'll be doing it now. Right, that is the all the bits and bobs that are going for sandblasting are there now, apart from the air filter. I'm not going to sand that, I'll just do that with a wire brush, I think. Maybe I'll sand it, I don't know. Anyway, it's all there, ready to go, steps, everything. Now, in the last video, a number of people asked me what was the roof like, and the answer is I don't know. I've just seen it from the drone footage and it seemed okay, but the sunroof lid has been manufactured by someone and the air filter lid also manufactured by someone, and that is not a great sign. So whenever Dad and Kenny went and looked at the tractor, they did go up there and said they couldn't see any rust, but it was underneath these man-made or homemade lids, if you like. So what we'll do is now, we'll get the ladder up and we'll go up and we'll have a look at the roof. I don't think this is going to end well, this one, but we'll have a look and see. So let's get the ladder up and see see what the roof's like.